Okay, that was just silly. Um, my mic just didn't want to work for some reason. Maybe there was another update or something. Desktop audio seems fine. Anyways, hello there. How are you guys doing? Apparently I need to spend more time checking if my mic is still set as my microphone. So, there's that. Sorry I'm late. Totally wasn't scarfing down food just a second ago. Kinda forgot to have enough food for breakfast to be able to stream, so yeah. Life hack. Eat food before streaming. Um, Leftovers from a meatloaf I made a couple of days ago. So, yes. Yes, I ate my golden parrot. Which is why I don't have any teeth left. Yes, I made it. I made the meatloaf, and I ate the meatloaf. It was good meatloaf. Would recommend if you eat meat. So, yeah. Turned out pretty well. Now it's all gone. So, I'll just have to make something else. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a nice week. I usually eat most of my food in like the morning, so I don't know if I'm going to eat anything for dinner. I'll just figure that out later. I sometimes do, but a lot of the time I just have my main meal as breakfast or like a very early lunch. So, yeah, that's just how it works for me. And it's also pretty simple to do that with uni. Because having an actual like, stable eating schedule while not having your lunch break at the same time, or just not even having a lunch break on some days when going to uni, not currently, but yeah. Currently I could easily eat while doing uni stuff. But the rest of the time, this is easier to maintain than actually eating lunch at lunchtime. So, yeah. It's one of the reasons I just eat a big meal in the morning and then barely eat anything the rest of the day. It works. Well, I'm sorry. Have you not had any food yet? If so, maybe you should do that. 'Cause... well. Well, that's pretty reasonable. But as I said, for people who can actually have lunch at lunchtime, I totally get it. But for me, I tend not to be able to do that. I also stream during lunchtime, so it's not like I am going to eat lunch on stream 3 days a week. Well, I can see you've got your priorities straight. What are you going to have for food? So, I'll start up the game. Should hopefully work. We're on chapter 4, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I mean, sleeping on stream isn't really something I'd want to do. It just seems like a bad idea to do that. Well, at least a couple of years ago, I think there was a guideline against doing something like that. Because you wouldn't be able to, like... Yeah, I wouldn't be. But the thing is, I have done a 24-hour stream without falling asleep during it, so... yeah. There's that. So I'm not planning on sleeping on stream anytime soon. So I'd actually rather avoid that. Turning on the subtitles before starting the game this time. I know, I'm a genius. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, this is episode 4. So. Well, as far as I know, it used to be against the guidelines because of, like, the guidelines including something like you need to monitor chat, I think? Or have, like, some sort of interaction? Or maybe that was on YouTube. Either way, I just heard that sleeping streams are technically against the rules. But that was years ago, so the rules can change. Yes, you're doing a great job. I mean, good thing this chat is generally nice and calm. That way there's not too much to worry about. But I'm still supposed to keep an eye on it, which I can't do while sleeping. Anyways, new game. Yeah, exactly. Watching people sleep seems a bit...
While searching for a cure to the pirate-afflicting pox of LeChuck, the fates of Guybrush Threepwood and Morgan Le Fay are blown off course when they are swallowed by a lovelorn Leviathan. Much to Morgan and Guybrush's surprise, an uneasy alliance to escape the beast blossoms into a genuine friendship between the pirate and pirate hunter. A tidal shift that leads Threepwood to the elusive pox curing Esponja Grande. But Guybrush learns too late that it is the wise pirate who prepares for the inevitable change in the winds as Morgan betrays him and returns him to the scientific clutches of the Marquis de Sange.
She's got some oddly specific cards. To be honest, I've never watched that show. Wait, choreography? Did that say choreography? Pretty sure it did.
$28, $29, 30,000 pieces of silver, mon petit chouchou.
He's
Just
counting
as we
them while
agreed.
they're in the
You
bag?
better be, or I'll cut the difference out of your fluffy wig.
I got an idea. Why don't you let me go and I'll pay you double what the Marquis is paying?
Don't embarrass yourself, Threepwood.
I mean, isn't it a bit late to make that offer? Because he's right there. And Guybrush doesn't seem fully conscious. Yeah, it does look pretty. They might have some lighting problems. Because, well, whatever. Oh yeah, I'll pay triple, or I've got money, I've got treasure. Huh. Hello. How you doing? I'll go for I've got money. Because saying it that way just, well, it makes it sound all the more legit.
Back on the narwhal, I've got an entire kitty full of cold, hard IOUs.
Threepwood, you grossly underestimate the value of that which courses through your body.
Well, I've got a pretty good idea. Why my spit alone once won me 8,000 pieces of 8 on Booty Island.
Then you should die knowing that you gave a priceless gift to science!
Yay!
Finally! I've got the Threepwood, I've got the formula, and soon I'll have nothing left than life eternal! Oh, I'm as happy as a penguin sliding on its belly.
So... not sure who those people are. Am I supposed to recognize them?
What is this?
Ah, it's a welcome back party. I hope they brought ice cream cake.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh.
We've been waiting a long time for this.
Hey, why can't I stop my legs?
What? No! No, come back!
This cracker croaker's got a date in the court of pirate law! You test tube tinker and Talleyrand!
What?
And then the scurvy dog'll hang.
Arr!
Oh, what?
You! After him!
Hey, I brought you Threepwood, and you paid me. We're done here.
We'll just see about that.
So...
Captain Threepwood, having been found guilty of all charges, you'll be taken to the nearest ship and keel hard until your ravaged skin hangs in tatters from your bleeding.
Guilty? But I haven't been charged with anything yet.
You haven't? Where's that incompetent prosecutor?
Right here, Your
guilty
Honor.
of something.
Oh, great.
Of course.
Sorry I'm late, Your Eminence, but old Stan had to in flagrante his delicto. And there was a line in the washroom.
Belay your excuses, you sniveling sea weasel, and get on with the charges. I've got grog waiting for me at Club 41.
Of course, Your Immensity. Your Honor, pirates and wenches of the gallery.
Hey, that's us.
This evening I will prove beyond a scintilla of a shadow of a doubt that Guybrush Threepwood is guilty of no fewer than 4 heinous crimes.
I thought there'd be 3.
Firstly, that he did knowingly engage in a bar fight that horribly injured the beloved feline of local pirate elder, Hemlock McGee.
And it's still good for him!
Secondly, during this self-same fight, Captain Threepwood spilled boiling nacho sauce on the exposed leg of Bosun Catherine Krebs, hideously scarring one of Flotsam's shapeliest gams.
Get him alive!
Thirdly, that he did conspire with one Joaquin de Oro to craft and sell counterfeit porcelain power pirates.
All about spreading the box.
And finally, that he folded, spindled, and mutilated this previously pristine ex belonging to Flotsam's newest arrival, Killick Hardtack.
What the heck?
Yeah, he did that to me. Captain Threepwood, having heard the grave charges arrayed against you, how do you plead?
If I plead guilty, will I get out of here any quicker? Not guilty by reason of insanity. These charges are stupid. I plead not guilty. They're all interesting options. Really? Well, I'm not surprised. It's a very fancy jacket. Fine. There we go. Alright. So... I'll go for... insanity.
I plead not guilty by reason of insanity.
You look pretty sane to me.
Sure, now, but any second I could start using monkeys as needle-nose pliers, or shooting myself out of trebuchets, or doing strange things with rubber trees. I'm crazy, I tells you. Crazy.
The defendant will cease his inane histrionics, or the court will be forced to yank out his tongue with a rusty shrimp fork.
Okay, no insanity defense.
Not guilty?
I plead 1000% not guilty. Especially that last one about the X.
Very well. Let it be recorded that the miserably guilty defendant has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, who would you like to represent your pathetic case?
Stan?
Hey, Stan, why don't you represent me? For old time's sake.
You mean those old times when you swindled me out of a ship, stuck
Yes.
me in a coffin for 3 months, scammed my insurance company, and got me involved with high-risk doubloon derivatives?
Yes.
Yes?
Sorry, kid, nothing personal, but I stand to make a bundle in legal fees off these honked-off flotsamites. They really don't like you.
Well. I mean, did Monkey Island 1 have that much music? I mean, it had some. But maybe it just didn't fit.
Don't you have some sort of public defender?
A public defender? In pirate court?
A maroon.
So that'd be a no, then. I guess I'll represent myself.
Captain Threepwood, are you aware of the old pirate court saying? The pirate who represents himself in court has a soon-to-be keel-hauled fool for a client.
Yes, Your Honor, and I am that fool.
Fine! Your move, counselor!
Here's your briefs, kid.
Okay, so... What? So, witness, K. Hardtack. Charge, consonant abuse, X-class. Plaintiff's charge that defendant ruined his perfectly good X. Suspect but plausible. Hart hopes he's not just making things up. Sentence 2 pieces of 8, I guess? Fine. And death by hanging? Or is that the alternative? Because that seems... well... seems a bit weird to find someone and then hang them. So... Witness K. Krebs. Thigh crimes and misdemeanors. Discontinuation of Club 41's nacho sauce makes proof of guilt difficult. The court deems it unlikely that some other mix of fluids could have caused Krebs' distinctive burn. Wait, so what's a 23G fine? gold? I'll just assume it's gold. And death by corset. I'm not sure that's actually a thing, but okay. H. McGee. Felonious feline frightening. Plaintiff's pussycat seems traumatized. The court has seen far too many crippled pirates miraculously healed by the tonic of a cash settlement. If that kitty moves an inch, this case is over. Sentence 1 ball of yarn and death by mauling. Well. True, you can't hang someone and then expect them to pay a fine. True that. J. Doro. Counterfeit collectibles. Witness testifying in return for a lighter sentence. Court doesn't trust stool parrots. Their testimony is only as firm as their lost bribe. Confiscation of sextants. Death by 8-sided dice. Oddly specific. True. Could work. But I mean, well. Witness G. Threepwood. Defendant arrested in possession of a tiny sea sponge, which he insists will cure the pox. Court is skeptical, but has confiscated artifacts. The artifact as a matter of policy. Defendant also in possession of unremarkable wedding ring that will likely be used to defray his funeral costs. Great. So they're saying that this charge is a bit weird, but plausible. This one can't really be proven because the sauce doesn't exist anymore. For this one I could just make the cat move somehow. And for this one I need to prove that that guy's just going to say anything to get a lighter sentence. Seems, well, like it wouldn't be impossible. So I'm guessing that's what I just looked at. They didn't take my hook, so that's nice. I'll actually save before trying anything. So...
could you read that last bit back for me? Very interesting. I don't even remember saying exsanguinate. No, I'm not questioning your professionalism. It's just that I don't even know the meaning of... Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Fine. I'd like to call recess to confer with my client. Just a moment. Don't know what to do. Call a witness. I object. I'd like to approach the bench. I don't know what to do.
I, don't know what to do.
That's why you should have a lawyer, you blithering blatherskate!
Sorry.
Look, Threepwood, it's pretty easy. You can call witnesses for any of the cases. Once they're on the stand, you can question them, confront them with evidence from the evidence table, if it's pertinent to the case, or attempt to confront them with new evidence that you've brought into court.
You'd best be careful about that last one, though. Nothing gets on me nerves more than a defendant attempting to clog my court with useless chunks of jetsam.
And of course, you can always ask for a recess so you can check your briefs.
Thanks.
So, call a witness. Myself.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, to the stand.
Guybrush Threepwood!
I'm right here.
Oh, right. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Ooh, what's this log made of? Calf leather? You just can't find craftsmanship like this these days. Oh, I do.
So... tell me about LeChuck.
Captain Sheepgood. Reapwood. Ah, yes. Shreveport. Reapwood. Greensleeves. Reapwood. Treebeard. The Reap. Sleep. Wood. Stack.
Objection, defense is stalling.
The defense will get on with it, or the court will order his name legally changed to Captain Guts for Garters. Right, where were we?
I wanted to call a witness. Me.
I'd like to recall myself
Again.
to the stand.
Well, get on with it.
The witness is reminded that he is still under oath.
So, if I go for that one again, is it going to do the full thing again?
Captain Sheepgood.
Yes. Yes, it
Reapwood.
is.
Ah, yes. Shreveport.
I
Reapwood.
want to ask about
Greensleeves.
LeChuck.
Reapwood. Treebeard. The Reap.
Maybe they're actually going to change my name now.
Wood. Stack.
Objection, defense is stalling.
The defense will get on with it, or the court will order his name legally changed to Captain Guts for Garters.
Didn't work.
Right, where were we?
I'd like to recall myself to the stand.
Well, get on with it.
The witness is reminded that he is still
Yes,
under
yes.
oath.
So I can't talk about LeChuck.
Captain Threepwood, where were you on the night of August 15th? I was on a date with your wife. Why, you... You're dead, Threepwood!
I will have order in my court, or so help me, I will shove this gavel down your stinking windpipe!
My windpipes? I thought I only had one.
Right, where were we?
So,
I'd like
Let's
to
try
recall
that
myself
again.
to the stand.
Well, get on with it.
The witness is reminded that he is still under oath.
Captain Threepwood, what's your impression? Objection, Your Honor! The witness is making a mockery of this court. Were these magic grits? In that operating room, I am God. A dingo ate me baby. You can't handle the truth. There's something on the wing.
The defense will cease this silliness at once, or the court will knock your benighted heads together! Right, where were we?
so that didn't go so well. Would be nice if I could do more than one dialogue option.
I'd like to recall myself to the stand.
I
Well,
just need
get
to recall
on with
myself
it.
to the stand.
The witness
every
is
2 seconds.
reminded that he is still under oath.
So. Oh, whoopsies.
Defense has no further use for this sorry excuse for a witness right now, Your Honor.
Thank goodness! You're excused, Captain Threepwood! Captain Threepwood!
Hardtack's not too bright. I bet he'd fall apart on the stand like a cheap leather jacket. Hey, Hardtack.
Defense will refrain from addressing the bailiff in open court!
Sorry. I'm surprised Doro ever fell for that. That empty nacho plate is making me hungry.
He wants to eat a plate.
Why is it always an X? Why not T marks the spot? That paralyzed
Wow.
cat is creepy.
Getting that ring was difficult enough. So. I'll go for it.
If it pleases the court, I'd like to call Bailiff Hardtack to the stand.
Bailiff Hardtack! Oh, that's me. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate? I suppose.
Bailiff Hardtack, could you tell the court about your claim against Guybrush Threepwood?
Well, back on Spinner Cay, I was getting ready to bury me modest chest of treasures, you see. My collection of spaghetti strainers, my silver paprika shaker, and so on. When all of a sudden this Threepwood bloke runs up to me, waving his arms and telling me to look out for a three-headed monkey that's right behind me. Well, naturally, I turned and looked, but there was nothing there. When I regained my composure, Threepwood was nowhere to be found. And worst of all...
Yes?
He dug up my perfectly good X. It's ruined now.
Oh, come on.
He's all yours, buddy.
So.
This whole story about your ex is a big fat lie, isn't it?
No, sir.
Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No, sir.
Come on.
Oh, you got me, sir.
But why?
Well, I didn't have anything else to do after you killed me boss and left me without a job. Oh, I could have charged you with that instead. Oh.
Yep.
Your Honor, I move for a mistrial.
Granted! Bailiff Hardtack, as punishment for wasting this court's time, you will be compelled to wear Lizzig's wig of foppery until such time as I am no longer tempted to gavel you into a fine paste!
Oh, it's delightful.
He doesn't seem to mind. There. Turning down the hint frequency because I noticed that those seem to be on. So... Can I talk to him now?
Hey, Hardtack.
Defense will refrain from addressing the bailiff in open court!
Sorry.
Okay, I'll call that person.
I'd like to call Joaquin Jacinto de Meara Alfonso de Oro to the stand.
Joaquin de Oro. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
See? Senor de Oro.
Captain Doro.
Yes, of course. Why are you here today?
I was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate figurine. A counterfeit figurine. crafted by Guybrush Threepwood.
Actually, that wasn't so surprising.
Your witness, counselor.
Just a moment.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Can I take the figurine and...
So you claim that I, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate, created this stunningly realistic counterfeit porcelain power pirate figure.
See?
How can you be so sure?
Because it was made from one of my extra pink pajamas Pierre porcelain power pirate figures. One that disappeared right after you visited me. You see? It's got my name stamped right there on the bottom of its foot. Huh.
Well, what do you know?
Also, that so-called killer karate katana is actually a cheap porcelain grogatini sword from Club 41. And I know for a fact that you are the only person to order a grogatini that day. Ah.
Okay, enough with the power pirate, okay? I'd like to direct the witness's attention to this nacho plate.
Objection. Relevance.
That piece of evidence has no bearing in this case, Threepwood.
Kind of wondering if I can look at evidence while I'm on the stand.
Senor Doro, is it not true that you're an inveterate liar?
No?
So it is true that you're an inveterate liar.
No. Yes. I don't know. What does inveterate mean?
Objection. Your Honor, the defense is attempting to confuse the witness with big words.
Sustained! The defense will take into account the witness's limited vocabulary.
You liar, yes?
Me liar, no!
I suggest trying another line of inquiry, Threepnod.
You liar, yes?
Me liar, no!
I suggest trying another line of inquiry, Threepnod.
That does not seem to be effective.
Just a moment, Your Honor. I better not confront Doro with the Dark Ninja Dave figure again. He's got me dead to rights.
Cat?
If it would please the court, I'd like the witness to hold this allegedly paralyzed cat.
Objection. Relevance.
That piece of evidence has no bearing in this case, Threepwood.
The sponge?
I'd like the witness to hold this mystical sponge for a few seconds.
Objection. Relevance.
Come to think of it, there isn't any.
Move it along, Counselor!
The ring?
I'd like the witness to give their expert appraisal of this ring.
Objection. Relevance.
That piece of evidence has no bearing in this case, Threepwood.
I'm not crossing her again. She's prickly. The Right Honorable Justice D.C. Grosscup. 30 convictions, 0 acquittals, no survivors.
Can I talk to Stan?
Hey, Stan.
No fraternizing between the defense and prosecution while court is in session.
If you want to gab, call for a recess.
So... Can I address the judge? I object.
I object.
To what?
To this trial. To your hat. To the way my beard's itching. I also object to the way that guy's looking at me. And to this hook. And...
Captain Threepwood, you will cease your foolish distractions before we come down and cease them for you! Right! Where were we?
Well, that didn't work.
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
You may step down, Mr. Doro.
That's Captain Doro.
So...
Hey, hardtack.
Defense will refrain from
Oh, right.
addressing the bailiff
Haven't
in
called
open
for
court.
recess.
Sorry.
Need to do that. Possible.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Well, at least I'm not about to be dissected by a crazy scientist. Now to break out of here, find a lane and use La Esponja Grande to... Hey, what happened to my cool voodoo sponge?
All possessions will be returned to the prisoner once he has been cleared of all charges. In the likely event that the prisoner is not cleared of all charges, his property will be distributed to his heirs.
But I don't have any heirs. That I know of.
Then they'll be auctioned off at eBay.
eBay.
This part of the wall looks like it's made of pretty loose stuff. I wonder if I could dig my way out.
What's that noise?
Nothing. This part of the wall looks like it's made of pretty loose stuff. I wonder if I could dig my way out. Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Aren't I entitled to some bread and water?
Bread and water? I pride myself on providing Flotsam's prisons with the finest in haute cuisine. Wait here.
Wait here. Huh. That's funny. Thought he'd never leave. What the? It's solid steel under here.
Of course.
What do you know? I guess it wasn't so loose after all. Hey, where's my dinner? My haute cuisine.
Oh, the prisoners don't get any food. That's for the guards and judges. Delicious, too.
Jerk.
Dang it.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
What's a guy gotta do to get a drink around here?
There's a bar right over there. All you gotta do is get released, and you can walk right in.
Oh. Has this jail got any reading material?
I'd suggest reading your legal briefs. You might need them.
Good tip. I'll get right on that when I need something to put me to sleep. I want to see my lawyer.
Your lawyer?
Yeah, you might have heard of him. Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Fine. All right, Counselor. Judge Grindstump says you got 5 minutes.
That should be more than enough for this piece of scum. Hope you had a good excuse for dragging me out of bed at this ungodly hour. I need to know how my case is going. I haven't heard from you in days. Not to worry, old bean. I think I can talk the judge down from draw and quartering to draw and thirding. Fraud! Guard! I'm quite done with my client. I'll get you, Threepwood, if it's the last thing I do.
Sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood. I know those prisoners can be a rowdy lot.
Think nothing of it, Mr. Hardtack. Now, where can I find a good grog?
Club 41's right over there, sir.
Didn't think that would work. But it did. Wait.
Stan?
Guybrush Threepwood. Nice to see you out and about, kid. Hope they haven't been treating you too badly in the Hooskow.
Well, there is a pretty scary-looking rat in my cell. At least I hope it's a rat.
Well, that's just swell, kid. Look, could you get out of the way and make room for some paying customers?
What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be prepping for trial?
Hey, no offense, kid, but the day old Stan can't beat you in open court with one wildly flapping arm tied behind his back is the day I haul my corpus juris back to Jambalaya Island for a full restitutio and integrum. Know what I mean?
Not really.
Exactly.
So if you're not preparing for trial, what are you doing out here?
Following Stan's rule number 1, ABM.
ABM?
Always be merchandising. People love following the trials of famous pirates, even B-list pirates like yourself.
B-list?
That's why old Stan got all the souvenirs and timeless keepsakes you'll ever need to remind you of this month's Trial of the Century.
How are sales going?
Great. Celebrity merchandise is always a good investment, especially if you suspect that the celebrity in question is about to become a wind chime in the gallows. Nothing sells like dead celebrities.
Yeah? Well, I don't plan on dying today.
And I didn't plan to wear the same jacket for 20 years, but here we are.
Nice.
Stan, about these charges.
Sorry, kid, can't talk. Conflict of interest, attorney, pirate privilege, and all that stuff.
But
La, not talking to you about it.
Stan, about these charges.
Sorry, kid, can't talk. Conflict of interest, attorney, pirate privilege, and all that stuff.
But
La, not talking to you about it.
I know I'll kick myself for asking, but what sorts of trial souvenirs are you selling?
The question you should be asking is what kind of souvenirs am I not selling? Behold, the People vs. Threepwood collection.
Hey, a little me.
That's right, Threepwood, a faithful reproduction right down to the lacy garter belt.
Hey, I only wore those once.
It is I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Sounds nothing like me.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, your real voice didn't focus test all that well.
What's that?
That, my piratey friend, is a little novelty I like to call Draw the Beard on the Guybrush. Using the power of magnetism and iron shavings, you can give Flotsam's most notorious criminal an infinite array of amusing and degrading hairstyles. Observe. What the? This one doesn't have a magnet. And look, it's leaking iron shavings. This is what you get when you use shoddy Fat Island labor.
Is that supposed to be you?
None other. Now you and your friends can relive the trial of the century while lounging around in this comfortable polyblend t-shirt, emblazoned with the iconic image of yours truly, a crusading attorney bringing his no-holds-barred brand of justice to Flotsam Island.
All right then.
On second thought,
Say no more.
no matter how many times I see it, I can't get over your jacket.
You like it? I just had it in for its annual restitching and de-resing.
I noticed that you're remarkably free of the pox.
Nothing remarkable about it at all, Threepwood. Haven't you been paying attention? The pox only affects real, 100% honest to Blackbeard pirates. Now, I've been many things in this life. A salesman, real estate agent, a troubadour, stevedore, ralphador, and even a brief but memorable stint as an exotic dancer to pay my way through law school. But one thing I'm not and never will be is a pirate.
Ah,
All right then.
I'll see you in court, Stan.
Hey, that's pretty funny.
Uh-huh.
Hey there, youngster. I know you're curious about the behind-the-scenes working of Stan's courtroom emporium, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from the door.
Why?
Because that's where Stan works his magic, kid. It's where my dreams become reality, and some of my realities become dreams.
So it's where you're sleeping.
Yeah, but only until this souvenir business picks up.
I like the sign. It's very subtle.
I wonder if Club 41's changed its restrictive policies. Guess so. Ah, Club 41. Nothing screams pirate bar like the aroma of moldy grog sprinkled with just a hint of sea spray and shattered dreams.
I will double your quadrupled rate.
Keep your gold, Silk Pants. You can't afford me anymore.
But you must break Threepwood out of jail and bring him back to me. He is the only one who has the poxelicious strains that I need.
You're a little behind the times, Demange. I'm pox-free and fit as a fiddle. See?
Impossible.
Nothing's impossible when Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, is involved. And after I cure my wife and everyone else, I'll...
Wife?
Yeah. She was standing right next to me when LeChuck exploded, so the pox hit her pretty hard.
I want you to hunt down and capture this wife of Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey!
What part of non do you not comprendes?
But I need her! She's the only other pirate who could possibly have the Threepwood strain of the pox!
Then get her yourself.
My dear Mademoiselle Leflay, I don't get people. I hire people like you to get them for me. And if you won't get them, then maybe I'll find someone to get you.
I don't like to be threatened.
Oh! Oh, my phalange!
What the?
Oh! That was a very, very bad mistake, mademoiselle.
Well, it wouldn't be the first.
Jerk.
Jerk.
What just happened?
Set me up with a line of Blood Island volcano shots.
Me pleasure. These come with our complimentary Club 41 insulated volcano shot glasses. Hewn out of molten lava. They can keep hot liquids hot for a week.
Impressive. Ooh, that's some hot grog-on-grog action. I'll just save this last one for later.
Wait, did I just... Uh-huh. I still have all the shot glasses. Nice. Good thing I didn't need to pay for that.
Not that I'm complaining, but why'd you turn down Singe's contract to hunt down my wife?
I may be a backstabbing mercenary, but even I have some standards.
Sure, now you have standards. Shame they couldn't have shown up before you, cut off my hand or knock me unconscious and drag me back to Flotsam Island.
What can I say? I'm complicated.
What did DeSinge want with Elaine anyway?
You heard the man. Something to do with your unique strain of box? Guess he thinks your wife has it too.
Yeah. Well, you definitely get to see that now.
What did DeSinge want with Elaine anyway?
You heard the man. Something to
That's
do with
same
your
thing.
unique strain of box? Guess he thinks your wife has it too.
I mean, I'd say it could be a worse impression.
You look uncharacteristically grim.
It's been one of those days.
I know what you mean. Betraying your childhood hero can really take it out of you.
Hey, that was just business.
Your business sucks more than the winds of Flotsam.
Sometimes.
What are those scary-looking drinks?
They're a row of Blood Island volcano shots.
They look painful.
Only the first one.
Yikes. What are those scary-looking drinks?
They're a row of Blood Island volcano shots.
They look painful.
Only the first one.
Yikes.
Why? Because then you're used to the temperature, I guess? Or...
I think you should know that I'm still really angry with you.
Would it help if I bought you a drink?
What, so you can poison me? I'll pass. I noticed that you're without pox.
I'm pox-free. Tested on a regular basis.
Well, do you know why?
Probably because I'm not really a pirate, since I'm a pirate hunter.
Gotta like a pox that respects minor semantical distinctions. You know, if you have even a scintilla of a guilty conscience, I could really use your help.
Listening?
Well, there's this trial going on.
So I've heard. Some guy was trying to tell me that it's the trial of the century! E!
Yeah, well, I could really use some trumped up evidence. Or a few intimidated witnesses. Or maybe a well-placed bribe or 10?
You couldn't afford me.
Of course. How silly of me. It's all about the pieces of 8 with you, isn't it?
Not always. I also accept pieces of 9.
Changed your mind about helping me with my legal troubles?
The pirate legal system and I don't exactly get along, and if we did, I wouldn't do pro bono work.
Changed your mind about helping me with my legal troubles?
The pirate
Still
legal
the same
system and I
dialogue
don't
option.
exactly get along, and if we did, I wouldn't do pro bono work.
Well, I can see you've got inner demons to wrestle with, so I'll just get on with my life.
Hello. Eating.
And watch out for DeSinge. That thing he did with his finger was unnatural.
Judge Grindstump?
Oh, please, no need to be so formal. In here, I'm just plain old W.P. Grindstump, owner and proprietor of Club 41.
Alright then.
Aren't you a little upset that I'm running around free?
Heavens, no! What kind of pirate town would this be if we didn't condone the occasional jailbreak?
What a remarkably progressive attitude.
Besides, it's not as though you can really escape the swinging sword of flotsam justice. What with these blasted winds blowing in again?
Ladies' night is looking a little, grim.
Well, it's early. Once we got the buffet table laid out, this place will be hotter than the devil's knickers.
Okay.
So you're really the owner of Club 41?
Have been ever since I won it from the original owner in a dart tournament a few years back. Poor old guy never knew what hit him.
And by hit him you mean...
A dart! Right in the old noggin!
Fair enough.
I've been wondering, why is this place called Club 41 anyway?
You know, I don't rightly know. The last owner never got a chance to tell me before he succumbed to his dart-related injuries.
Of course.
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
Brilliant! Will you be paying with doubloons, triploons, coupons, or flat-same in fur shafts?
Actually, I'm a little light right now.
Oh, no problem. I'll start up a tab.
You will? That's so unlike, well, every place I've ever been in my life.
Well, it's not like you're going to skip town on me, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Set me up with a grogatini, with a twist.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We don't serve grogatinis anymore. The pirates kept gagging on the little porcelain swords.
One grog. Neat.
Coming right up.
Bracing. Barkeep,
Anything
I'd like
else
to
you
order a
can
drink.
What'll it
shots?
be?
How about some more of those volcano shots?
Sorry, one per customer.
Well, this has been a little strange, but I've got a name to clear and a pox to cure.
Good luck with that.
Nice dartboard.
Isn't it, though? It was one of the few things I managed to salvage when I was washed ashore on Flotsam all those years ago.
Can I play around?
Unfortunately, the darts were lost a few weeks ago during a bar fight. And pity, too. What with the annual Flotsam Island Dart Tournament tomorrow night.
Yeah, that does seem inconvenient. So...
What's that artistic abomination?
That be a painting of Flotsam Island's notorious jungle beast, painted by our own Hemlock McGee.
Hemlock? Really?
Aye, no one knows more about our legendary beastie than old Hemlock.
can't remember which one, which character that would be. It's gotta be one of them, right?
When I was a younger pirate, I used to lie awake on the deck of my ship and gaze at the seagulls as they majestically swooped and bobbed through the evening sky. And then they started pooping on me. So I stopped doing that.
Oil leak?
That lamp is leaking oil.
Not just any oil, manatee oil.
Oh, that's not right.
Great. So, anyone want some manatee oil? So I guess I can't go over there anymore.
Lou?
You!
Zoro? What happened to your eye?
I tell you what happened to my eye, smarty guy. When I dug up that phony Dark Ninja Dave you planted...
Allegedly planted?
Allegedly planted. I got a speck of dirt lodged in my eye. A week later it got infected, and Dr. Descent had to cut it out.
Yeah, just bet he did.
Now I need a glass eye.
Why do you want a glass eye? An eye patch is much more piratey.
Eye patches are so last month. All the cool pirates are getting scary glass eyes these days.
The hooks are still cool, right?
Grr. I guess, but you really can't beat a glass eye.
What are you in for?
I got arrested for trying to auction a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave figurine at eBay.
eBay?
You know, that bay with the auction thing.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily for me, Stan got me a reduced sentence in exchange for my testimony against you.
Me? What did I do?
You were the one that made the counterfeit Dave in the first place.
Oh, yeah, that. You know, I can't help but notice that you don't seem to be afflicted by the pox of LeChuck.
Oh, don't remind me. All the other pirates have gotten the pox, so why not me?
You thought about the possibility that you might not actually be a pirate?
I am too a pirate.
Okay, you are a pirate. I'm sure the pox will be coming for you any day now. Look, I'm sorry about the jail time, but you've got to stop testifying against me. I've got a wife and scores of pirates to cure.
You're going to cure the pox?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, I like that. All these poxed pirates are always making fun of me for not being poxed.
Well, come on then, let's do some business.
Maybe. What can you offer me in return?
How about I get you a glass eye for your eye hole?
That sounds interesting.
It's a deal.
But
I knew there'd be a big noisy butt somewhere in there.
I want a really cool glass eye.
And what, pray tell, makes a cool glass eye?
It has to have a really cool color. Like the color in the eyes of those nasty poxed pirates when they're really, really angry.
Right.
I'll see what I can do. Are you still open to a bribe to shut down your testimony against me?
Maybe. What are you offering?
I've got a line on a genuine Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate autographed by Dark Ninja Dave himself.
That is a very poor joke, senor.
Why don't you have your pick of my autographed sextants?
Ooh, do you have one of those limited edition Vasco de Gama sextants?
Yeah, but you can't have that one.
What about the Ferdinand Magellan quad action sextants,
Yeah, but you can't have that one either. On second thought, I really don't want to part with my sextants.
I think the mic did pick up some of the barking, so... Yeah, that wasn't in-game.
I got a crate full of fine leather jackets back in my hold that have your name all over them.
No thanks. Leather makes me chafe.
Let me get back to you on that.
Fine.
Associating with hardened criminals like you can't be good for my legal situation. I'm out of here.
Adios.
So, glass eye. Wait, did he just teleport?
Who goes there?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Oh, Councillor Threepwood. What can I do for you?
No hard feelings about being humiliated in open court?
No worries, mate. I've been humiliated so often it's kind of second nature to me by now.
Great.
Besides, I didn't really think it was much of a case anyway. But that Stan fella, he seemed to think I could make a pretty piece of it off of your untimely execution. So I figured, what the heck?
I'd like to go into the jungle. I need to talk to a large voodoo lady about a not-so-large sponge.
Sorry, mate. I'm afraid I can't allow prisoners to wander out into the jungle. You might get lost or go into hiding.
But I'm not a prisoner. I'm the prisoner's attorney, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Well, that is a stumper, all right. But just to be on the safe side, I think it would be for the best if I kept both Guybrush Threepwoods out of the jungle until their trials are over.
Sure I can't go into the jungle? I'll be back in just a few hours.
I said no!
Come on, let me in the jungle.
The only way you're getting in this jungle is in a pine box, you simperant seaware!
That's not very nice.
What are you doing on Flotsam Island anyway?
Well, after that series of misadventures on Spinner Cay, I found myself without a captain or a ship.
Sorry about that.
It happens. So I drifted for a bit before landing here on Flotsam. Now I've hired on as Judge Grindstump's personal bailiff / chef, creating all sorts of new delicacies for his nightclub. It's a bit of a dream come true, it is.
Lovely.
How's the pox of LeChuck treating you?
Oh, it's not so bad. I mean, there is the incessant drive to commit acts of monstrous evil, of course. It's a bit of a drag on the social life. But my pillaging swing has never been better. So, I guess you could say it's a bit of a wash. Tell you one thing I didn't expect. The slaw cravings. I mean, honestly, mate, what's that all about?
Not so sure about that. I didn't even say goodbye, I just turned around and left. Lovely. A leg-shaped lamp? What? Why?
That's really, something.
Hey, isn't she a beauty? It's a prototype of my swashbuckling Susie long-lasting leg lamp. That crystal on top will glow for days.
Don't you think it's a little tacky?
Nah, pirates love this kind of stuff.
What hats?
What's that?
You best watch your step. That be a puddle of molten glass. It'll cool down in a few seconds, but until it does, it'll melt your boots off.
Oh, you mean my headphones? Or do you mean my hair? Wasn't aware my headphones are a hat now, but okay.
Bonjour. Threepwood, stay away from my laboratorium.
It's Jacques, the electromagnetic monkey. Don't worry, little guy. I'll liberate you. Somehow. Let's see if this'll work. Aha! Come on, let's get you out of here.
I mean, who knows? So... Yep, he's in my inventory now.
Oh, there's a monkey in my pocket. He's attracting all my change. His tail is a magnet, and I think that he's got mange.
Great song.
Hi there, Twinkle Toes.
Enjoy your last moments of freedom, cause you're gonna pay for what you did to Miss Pretty Whiskers.
I'd be happy to pay. Do you accept traveler's checks? How's Miss Grungy Whiskers doing?
Her name isn't Grungy Whiskers, you lava-licker. It's Miss Pretty Whiskers.
How's Miss Trashy Whiskers doing?
Trashy Whiskers? Listen up, Smucker. Her name is Miss Pretty Whiskers.
How's Miss Barfy Whiskers doing?
What? Barfy Whiskers? For the last time, you dancing dunce. Her name is Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Drop the charges and I'll spare your life.
Bah! Life ain't hardly worth living without the sound of Miss Pretty Whiskers' delicate pitter-pat on the bar floor.
I'm sure she feels the same way about the delicate pitter-pat of your stumps.
I guess you did. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going?
How's the box treating you?
Oh, not too bad. I didn't really need that lung I coughed up.
Vestigial lungs are the worst. I hear you may know something about Flotsam's so-called jungle beast.
None have seen the jungle beast, but 'tis the scariest, foul-smellingest thing you ever didn't see. A dark jungle god that walks the land only by dead of night.
Dark jungle god?
Aye. 'Twas said to live within the stomach of the god of death, feasting upon corpses, until one day death ate some bad shellfish and out-chucked the jungle beast into existence.
Even.
But if you haven't seen it, how do you know it exists?
Because it eats. To appease the beast, we've left many a fleshy sacrifice on the jungle altar. By morning, the meat disappears from the altar without a trace.
Disappearing meat. Yep, jungle god's the only explanation.
Definitely.
I forgot the tale of the jungle beast.
None have seen the jungle beast, but 'tis the scariest, foul-smellingest.
Yeah, skip to the end.
The meat disappears from the altar without a trace.
Good story. See ya.
Wait.
Hi there, Twinkle Toes.
Enjoy your last moments of freedom, cause you're gonna pay for what you did to Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Yes.
I'd be happy to pay. Do you accept traveler's checks? What exactly are you doing?
Mixing up Miss Pretty Whiskers' food? What's it to you?
Can I have some?
No.
See ya.
Does he? literally just staring at me now.
That looks unappetizing.
Stay away from Miss Pretty Whisker's food, you fiend.
Your cat eats that? I thought she was paralyzed.
She is. I have to feed it to her through a straw.
Ew.
Still burning.
Wow. That bacon grease is still burning. I could roll back to the Screaming Narwhal, but without La Esponja Grande, I'll never be able to cure Elaine. And if I show up without Elaine's wedding ring, she'll probably kill me.
Probably. Still don't know why she handed it to me in the first place, but... Alright. Yeah, but why didn't she need it for luck? So, I've got this stuff. Can I do anything? Oh, right.
Whoa, that's one powerful magnetic monkey tail. It's a broken Draw-A-Beard on Guybrush toy. Looks like it's leaking iron fillings.
Not sure why I'm doing this. I'll go for this beard. Yeah, seems good enough.
Who goes there?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Oh, Councillor Threepwood. What can I do for you?
I'll save before returning.
Who go? Oh, it's you.
Yes, we have talked to Stan.
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump presiding.
Let's keep it moving, Captain Threepwood!
So... just a moment.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Nice. So...
If I want to introduce that as evidence, I should spring it on a witness.
Oh, okay. So I need to call the witness who got burnt? Is it that one?
I'd like to call Bosun Catherine Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs! Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Aye. Bosun Krebs, could you tell the court what happened on that fateful day?
I was minding my own business at Club 41 with a mug full of grog and some zesty nachos, when all of a sudden that blindfolded Jasper barreled into me, knocked me nacho sauce into me lap, and gave me this disfiguring scar.
Hachi machi!
Aye, that takes me back.
Ew.
Bailiff, supply the prosecutor and the defendant with sketches of the burns for their briefs.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Lots of luck, kid.
So, do I have the sketch? Yes, I do. I show this stuff.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce this caustic agent into evidence as an alternative cause of Bosun Catherine's burns.
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
Objection. Defense is trying to cloud the issue.
Sustained! Captain Threepwood, if you have an alternate theory as to the cause of the bosun's horrific injury, do the court the courtesy of fleshing it out before introducing random cups of bubbling goo into evidence!
Fine, fine. I'll probably need to use it on the lamp leg thing. So. Can I ask her stuff? A change of venue.
Your Honor, I'd like to request a change of venue.
Where to?
Oh, how about back at your place? Just you, me, a jug of grog, a loaf of bread, and some scandalous legal briefs.
Captain Threepwood will terminate his clumsy and off-putting attempts to seduce this court at once! Make me uncomfortable at
And Skippy.
Right! Where were we?
Yeah, I know, right? It's the best way to do anything.
You're lying about this whole nacho business, aren't you?
Nay, are you lying about being a mighty pirate?
I'll ask the questions here. Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No.
Objection, Your Honor. Defense is badgering the witness.
Knock it off, Threepwood!
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
You may step down, Bosun Krebs.
Alright. Who else can I call? Don't think I've called that one.
I'd like to call Hemlock McGee to the stand.
Hemlock McGee!
What's that?
Oh.
And do you swear on Blackbeard's...
Yeah. Listen, Pinky. I knew Blackbeard back when he was bloody Black Peach Fuzz. Just let me at him. Let me at him.
Ensign McGee, it's your contention that Captain Threepwood injured your cat.
Injured? He practically crushed him. Hit him right in the puss with a stuffed manatee, Eddie did.
And how is your cat today?
See for yourself. The poor dear is paralyzed with fear.
The eyes are moving.
Through a tube. Oh, my poor Miss Pretty Whiskers. Oh, pretty.
Pretty Whiskers.
Your witness, kid.
Jump, girl. Go to your master.
Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Captain Threepwood, quit tormenting Ensign McGee's cat and get on with your case! Assuming you have one.
Oopsies. I don't think that helped. Well, I was just trying to revive it.
Your Honor, I'd like to invoke my ex post facto privileges and move for a dramatis personae.
What?
No. Then can I ex ante omnes my quid pro quo?
Captain Threepwood!
Well, surely the court will give me time until my e pluribus unum reductos ad absurdum.
The defendant will stop pretending that he knows how to speak Latin! Right! Where were we?
Stinkbeard's common laws for common pirates. Laws? Pirates don't need no stinking laws.
Fine, then we'll proceed with the execution.
On the other hand, maybe I could use a few good laws right now.
Uh-huh. Just maybe.
Looks like there was one whale of a fender bender while the winds were blowing out. That's why I always sail defensively and carry state arm insurance.
So... yeah, I've got a feeling I need to walk around outside again. And deal with the, well, alcohol and the glass leg. So...
Your Honor, I'd like to approach the bench.
Denied! No one approaches my bench!
okay.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
I want to see my lawyer.
Again?
Uh-huh.
Not getting any smarter.
Yeah, how strange that after calling for a recess to talk to his client, Guybrush then talks to his client. Anyways, leg was that way.
I better get some of this before it cools. Warm. Whoops!
Hey! Arr! Now look what you did! Arr! You clumsy clam clipper! You ruined my prototype! Now I'll have to start all over! Arr!
So if it's messed up, can I have it?
Fine, take it! Just get out of me sight! Arr!
This ought to help me get a leg up in the trial.
Uh-huh. So... what could I use as a mold? I think that's gonna be tricky. Unless I just pour molten glass in his face. I mean, can try.
I don't think I should be splashing molten glass on that.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, in this game, you never know. So it has to be something round.
I almost feel guilty about this. Almost.
So, anything else I need? It's so dark out here. Maybe there's something on the bulletin board.
Ladies' Night. Club 41 open to the public. Well, that's a welcome change of pace.
Okay. Was there anything in there that was, well, sphere-shaped and could be used as a mold?
Occupied!
Sorry. What's this?
That'll be Club 41's famous Flotsam Island Ladies' Night buffet table. In a few hours, it'll be spilling over with flaming chocolate cupcakes, barbecued narwhal horns, deep-fried petit fours, and all that other girly stuff that our swashbuckling lady pirates love.
Alright.
I wonder what happened to Murray.
So...
Nothing like a little hot wax on a cold, flotsam night.
carrying so many liquids already. Can I possibly use the molten glass with the skull?
I don't think I should be splashing molten glass on that.
Maybe. Nope. Alright. So many liquids now. Can I scoop some of the metal shavings? No. Well, I mean, there are those carvings on the outside of the courthouse. Maybe I could use those. Or not. Still trying to figure out how to make the glass eyeball.
Icky. Hard to believe that nacho sauce could do that.
So... I'll save them and see what I can do. Because... seems like I'll need to combine some of the liquids. Nope. That's not it. So... getting closer. That's the right shape, but the wrong color. So... nope. Maybe I can use the red again. What if I use it twice in a row? Nothing happens. Okay. Nope. Maybe I just need more liquids. I mean, there is that grease fire. Maybe I can use that. That'd be pretty neat if I could. There's something... oh. Wait. What's up there?
Ooh. Sizzly. You know, if I was a little more scientifically inclined, I might be worried about the effects this stuff is having on any future generations of Threepwoods.
So... is that gonna do anything? Nope. Nothing at all. So, it's not that. How about this? Parrot shape, apparently. Okay, so... nice.
Icky. Hard to believe that nacho sauce could do that. Bingo! Looks like Captain Catherine's case is not so good after all.
Alright. Oh, that part.
I just got to get some of this incredible bacon grease. There. Now my jacket and my pants smell like bacon.
Got plenty of liquids now. So...
that paralyzed cat is creepy.
I guess I'll have to distract him somehow and then put something in the food.
It's a cup of scalding science fluid. I don't want to pour acid on that. It could get scarred. Or worse, acid washed.
You trying to jump scare
I
me
don't
with
want to pour
this.
acid on that. It could get scarred. Or worse, acid washed.
The moon is looking a bit weird. Or does it always look like that? Last time I checked, it didn't. So, can I use the molten glass with the inside part of his hook? No. Can I combine the molten glass with that liquid? No. Yes, we've got sand. I guess I'll go deal with the leg lady and then try and work on the other
it's
ones.
you.
Because that way I can be sure that I'm done with her part.
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump presiding.
Time is grog, Captain.
About his wig, it seems like there's stuff in those pearl thingies. So, did he put hot dogs in there just so he could have a snack later? Because they don't look right. So, I'll roll this person.
I'd like to recall Bosun Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs.
Now remember, darling, you're still under oath.
Aye.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce this leg lamp into evidence as proof that Bosun Catherine Krebs is lying about her so-called nacho sauce burn.
This proves nothing!
Objection, Your Honor. The scars on this leg-shaped lamp may look like my client's, but who knows how they got there?
I'm glad you asked. So you see, Your Honor, Catherine's distinctive burns were not caused by Club 41's nacho sauce, but by an unlikely combination of scalding fluids found throughout Flotsam Island. Isn't that true, Bosun Krebs?
Answer the question, you she-devil!
It's true. After Guybrush knocked that platter of nachos onto my lap, I saw my chance for revenge and concocted this foolish scheme.
Revenge?
You still don't remember me? The woman whose ship you sunk? Who spent years languishing in prison for your crimes? The woman whose husband you humiliated in that creepy karaoke contest?
Nope. Sorry. Drawing a blank.
Arr!
Your Honor, I move that Bosun Catherine Krebs' charge be dropped.
Counselor?
I got nothing, Your Honor.
Very well. In the matter of Krebs versus Threepwood, the Pirate Court of Flotsam Island finds in favor of the defendant Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah, I'm just
You lot!
not sure what to do about the other ones. Which ones do I have left? So I've dealt with that one. Dealt with that one. Next one's the cat. And we've also got the collectibles and... well... That's not really a charge. So... yeah, I think that's 2 out of the 5 charges that I've cleared. Still got that one, so 1, 2, and... nope, nope. Got 2 out of 4 charges cleared. So I'd say that's pretty good. Maybe they'll just... well... kill me... half as much?
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
I want to see my lawyer.
Again?
Not getting any smarter. Stan!
That's my name, kid.
How are sales going?
Great. Celebrity merchandise is always a good investment, especially if you suspect that the celebrity in question is about to become a wind chime in the gallows. Nothing sells like dead celebrities.
Yeah? Well, I don't plan on dying today.
And I didn't plan to wear the same jacket for 20 years, but here we are.
So... I don't think there's anything else we can do about the stuff he's selling. Yeah,
I have no desire whatsoever to see Stan's living arrangements.
well, I want to see it. Not for any practical reason, just... well, probably to make fun of... I don't know. The layout of his room. I don't think she's doing well.
What do you want?
You're not upset about the trial, are you?
Why would I possibly be upset by the fact that I hideously disfigured myself in a quest for long-delayed vengeance, only to have it cruelly snatched away at the last moment?
Well,
About your quest for vengeance? I'm afraid I still don't remember you.
You don't remember? How could you forget how you sank me marlin hunting ship off the coast of Snark Island? Or the time you framed me for mopery on Wurtling Shores?
Unless I've taken too many blows to the head, I'm pretty sure I've never been to any of those places or done any of those things.
Well, you may not remember Bosun Catherine C. Krebs, but you can be sure that there'll always be a black mark next to the name of Guybrush Q. Threepwood.
Wait, did you say Guybrush Q. Threepwood?
Aye, and a fouler name never escaped me lips.
But it's the wrong name. I'm Guybrush U. Threepwood.
What?
Yeah, your vendetta must be with the other Guybrush Threepwood. I should have realized. You know, this isn't the first time something like this has happened. I keep getting his mail, too. You're not still upset about the whole hideously scarring your leg in a bid to seek unholy vengeance against the wrong target thing, are you?
nope. Not upset.
Hey, Krebs, now that your case has been dismissed, care to join me in a little post-trial amicus curiae?
Was that a pickup line?
Yes.
I don't know. My Latin's a little rusty.
I'm guessing that's the only
Hey,
one.
Krebs, now that your case has been dismissed, care to join me in a little post-trial amicus curiae?
Was that a pickup line?
I don't know. My Latin's a little rusty. Bye.
He needs to work on his pickup lines. At least the fish joke book had more than one fish joke.
Hey, WP.
Captain Threepwood, what can I do you for?
Ladies' night is looking a little, grim.
Well, it's early. Once we got the buffet table laid out, this place will be hotter than the devil's knickers.
Yeah, that. So... No, okay. I've already given back all the liquids,
Hey, WP.
so...
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
How about some more of those volcano shots?
Sorry, one per customer.
No, I don't. I'm not the kind of person to use pickup lines in the first place, so... Nope. So, how am I going to get him a glass eye? Can I use the leg on the glass?
That doesn't need to be illuminated. Ow! Ow!
Alright.
Hello there, uninformed man on the street.
What do you want?
Don't tell me you're still blowing glass. Surely a dry cleaning business would be more profitable.
That just shows what you know, Binky. People are clamoring for Cryptidget's unbreakable tubes. Clamoring!
What people?
Well, just one person, really. But he ordered a huge supply. Don't ask me why.
Why?
I told you not to ask me that!
I see you can make a glass leg, but tell me, can you make a glass eye?
Aye. But not just any glass eyes. Genuine imitation eyes made from the crystal wreath themselves.
Genuine imitation eyes?
That's right. They'll imitate the eye color of anyone they see. You just point them at someone's eyes, give them a few seconds to set, and shazam! All new eye color. When you got a color you like, just pop it in your eye socket, and it'll stay that way forever.
I'm intrigued and cautiously optimistic. How much?
Here, try out this defective one for free.
Yay!
Effective.
Aye, it's a little nearsighted, so you'll have to get up real close to the subject to capture their eye color.
Thanks. I take back all the nasty things I wrote in my diary about you. How does it feel to be hideously diseased?
How do you think it feels?
Bad, I'd say. Pretty bad.
You got that right, Missy.
Are you not outraged by this ridiculous trial?
Well, I'm just glad that scum-sucking Threepwood will finally be brought to justice.
I'm Threepwood.
Speaking of which, shouldn't you be in a holding cell or something?
Nope.
We, get a 10-minute break every hour. It's the law. Why did someone order all those tubes?
I told you not to ask me that! It's harder to get it!
Alright.
I'll see you in your, pectorals later.
Yeah, well, the three of us will be waiting.
So... I'm guessing I might have to use the eyeball on the judge. So, there's that.
Oh, it can't be that easy.
No? Why not?
Whoa, that's one powerful magnetic monkey tail. One thing I've learned the hard way over the years is that you should never pull a monkey out of your pocket until the most dramatically useful moment. And that goes triple for an electromagnetic monkey.
Oh, so I put the metal in the cat food.
Hey, look! A 5-headed bonobo!
There.
What? I didn't see nothing.
Sorry, must have been a weather balloon.
He's gonna be magnetic too, so that's gonna go well. Apparently it hasn't.
Who go? Oh, it's you.
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is...
Yes, yes, get on with it!
Because it's a point and click.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Well, we're waiting!
Okay. So it does work. First I need to enrage him though. So... I'll just call Guybrush again.
I'd like to recall myself to the stand.
Well, get on with it.
The witness is reminded that he is still under oath.
Captain Sheepgood. Reapwood. Ah yes, Shreveport. Reapwood. Greensleeves. Reapwood. Treebeard. The Reap. Sleep. Wood. Stack.
Objection, defense is stalling.
The defense will get on with it, or the court will order his name legally changed to Captain Guts for Garters.
There we go.
Hold that crazy pose. Gotcha.
Right, where were we?
So... now I'm going to call... that guy.
I'd like to call Hemlock McGee back to the stand.
I'm right here.
I'd like to
I'm
remind...
still under oath.
So...
Your Honor, pirates and assorted buccaneers, Hemlock McGee has asserted that it was I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, that brought about the horrible emotional scars that even now leave poor Miss Pretty Whiskers paralyzed with fear. But I put it to you that it was not your humble defendant who traumatized Hemlock's unfortunate feline, but a far more insidious assailant, and one who's in this very courtroom as I speak. J'accuse Jacques the Monkey.
What? Objection, there's no evidence of monkey play here.
No? Let's ask the victim.
Miss Pretty Whiskers.
See? Miss Pretty Whiskers is up and about and seeking revenge just like a good pirate cat should.
Miss Pretty Whiskers, come back! We'll get our revenge together.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Mr. Prosecutor!
Well, considering that my client and evidence just ran out the door, I guess old Stan's gonna have to drop this one.
Good idea. In the case of McGee and Pretty Whiskers versus Threepwood, the Pirate Court of Flotsam finds in favor of the defendant, Guybrush Threepwood.
Come on, Judge, get him with the pox.
Don't make me send the bailiff up there.
Alright. So, time for some bribery.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess
then we
to
should be
confer
done
with my
the
client.
court.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Hey, guard,
What do you want?
I want to see my lawyer.
Again?
He's not getting any smarter.
Thank you.
Captain Doro,
Do you have it?
one nigh indestructible glass eye, pox colored, just like all the cool pirates are wearing them.
Achis Santo Pica and Santa Fe! Ay, 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 ay. My eye is really scary.
Now, according to Cryptigit, all you have to do to set it is pop it in your eye socket. Ooh,
How do I look?
dangerous.
I think you mean dangerously cool, eh?
Sure, whatever. Now, about your testimony.
No problem, mi amigo. Just call me back to the stand and ask me about this.
Your Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map? I'll just smuggle this into here.
In my, let's say, mouth.
Sure. Let's say that.
Who got... Oh, it's you.
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then. Let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is...
Yes, yes, get on with it.
So,
I'd like to recall Captain Doro to the stand.
Can someone pull D'Oro out of his cell?
The court would like to remind Captain Doro that he is still under oath.
See?
it sure is.
Captain Doro, what can you tell me about this map?
Objection!
Defense Exhibit 42, Your Honor. This is the map the witness used to find his Dark Ninja Dave Power Pirate.
I'll allow it.
But
Not your eternally flapping mouth, you festering chumhole!
Continue.
I purchased this map at eBay 6 months ago from a traveling salesman with a plaid jacket and waving arms. He said that it was an authentic Dark Ninja Day Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map, but I have since learned that it was just as counterfeit as the Power Pirate it led me to.
And who was the dastardly swindler who sold you this map?
It was...
hey, would you look at that? I've misfiled my glorious mundus. Your Honor, on behalf of the Porcelain Power Pirates Corporation, I'd like to ask that all charges pertaining to the unfortunate counterfeiting of the Dark Ninja Dave action figure be dropped against Captains Joaquin D'Oro and Guybrush Threepwood.
Smart move, Counselor. In the matter of Porcelain Power Pirates versus D'Oro, D'Oro versus Threepwood, etc., 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 this court finds in favor of the defendants.
Goldie's justice. Where's the hangings?
You want hangings? Just keep it up, you swabs! Let's see here. Cleared? Dropped? Yes. Congratulations, Captain Threepwood. It appears that you have successfully gotten yourself out from under your various civil charges.
Shiver me timbers, Stumpy. I guess I'll be going now.
Hold on, what's this? There appears to be a criminal charge on the other side of this blasted paper.
Huh? Assault with molten nacho cheese isn't criminal? What else is there?
The creation, incubation, dissemination, proliferation, and mastication of a pox or pox-like affliction. A Class 1 felonious act here on Flotsam.
Oh, Christ.
How do you plead?
Guilty? Well, he didn't do it on purpose.
Not guilty.
On what grounds?
Not my fault.
The pox isn't my fault. It's LeChuck's. It all started with the cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Off the Rock of Gelato, LeChuck was doing something evil with monkeys, and I was all brrr. But then LeChuck broke my root beer bottle, and I had to substitute some of the voodoo lady's ingredients, and then LeChuck turned into a human, and all this voodoo went boom, and... well, it's not my fault.
Your Honor, the defendant is hand-waving. And believe me, I know from hand-waving. But seriously, we all know that the cloud of pox vexing this fair island arrived soon after the defendant and his oozing appendage crept upon these shores.
Just surprising it was.
Then, after infecting everyone in sight, the pox cloud magically blew away at exactly the same moment that Guybrush sailed away, stealing Flotsam's only ship, I might add.
I won that ship, fair and square.
True.
Now, Threepwood has returned, and so has the Cloud of Pox. What a coincidence. And yet here he stands concocting fanciful stories of a human LeChuck, voodoo cutlasses, and a so-called Rock of Gelato.
Well, Threepwood, do you have any witnesses to your unlikely tale?
I do. She's...
Uh-oh.
Wonder Bunny.
Avast, ye blubbering belugas! I'm sucking your port! Bring me all your spoils, swags, booty, and boodle!
Lane, less plunder, more bunny, please.
And you, me bonny lass, step into me captain's quarters and let me ravish you.
Oh, boy.
Ah, to finally hold you in me arms again, it makes me want to... What's this? The scent of betrayal? Who is this tawdry wench?
Nobody. No one.
She'll die by me rusty bill!
There's my witness.
Then she must be summoned. Bailiff, serve the woman immediately.
Yes, sir.
You'd better be using the voodoo summons. That saucy sea hag doesn't look like she be respecting the customs of pirate law.
Aye, aye, sir.
But first, hold the defendant's pox-spreading keister back to the brig.
All right, you. Stay put until I summon your ball and chain.
I wouldn't call her that. She
Ow!
might... Oof. Take exception. What happened to you?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. I went to Club 41 to hand this summons to your better half, and she backhanded me right out of the bar. Ugh.
Ouch.
If you want that banshee on the stand, you're gonna have to serve her yourself.
So, are they gonna let me go? Okay. They are.
Oh, I'm gonna go see if the local doctor can fix me jawbone.
Uh-oh. He's gonna end up without a jaw.
What the... Ah, ladies' night.
Guybrush, your wife has lost her mind! And you're about to lose a limb, you sea cow!
Elaine, sugar cakes, let's stop fighting and work this out over a nice cold light grog.
It's her head or yours, bilge boy!
Or you two can just figure out this little misunderstanding on your own. I'll be over here appreciating my head's ability to stay attached to my neck.
So, remember when I said that him lying about, well, the whole pirate hunter business was going to be a problem later on? I think this is later on.
A recipe for something called a Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril. There's nothing left of this buffet but a few scraps of tofanity paste and a light ranch dressing. Morgan! What do you think you're doing?
Don't ask me. Ask your crazy wife.
I'm gonna run you through, you high seas hussy!
Yeah, it's going well.
Ladies, please. There's plenty of Guybrush Threepwood to go around.
Well, there won't be when I'm done with ya.
Get over yourself, Threepwood.
Yikes. Hey, Morgan. I think you're losing your edge.
I'll show you an edge. Whoa!
Oh, that did something.
Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bites? You got it. And I'll throw in the bark for free. Whoa!
Elaine, you should know that Morgan and I spent a few nights together inside of a manatee.
Inside of a what? You're a dog, Guybrush Threepwood!
Wow, Morgan, you're pretty handy with a sword.
Is that so? What else is she handy with?
Can't you two just work it out over a nice grogatini?
The Guybrush Threepwood is buying me a drink?
Over your dead body, trollop!
Who are you calling trollop, Schooner Mom?
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go think of something clever. Try not to kill each other while I'm away.
Yeah!
A bartender's recipe for a Scab Island sling. Seems pretty simple.
So...
WP?
I can't talk now, Captain. I've got to protect my bottles from these banshees.
Alright. Elaine.
Hey, darling,
What?
would you mind taking this?
Only if you don't mind taking this!
I should probably give this to a professional.
He's not a professional? Fine. Don't know who's the professional at mixing drinks, if not a bartender.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
Wanna join the fight?
It's nice to see one female pirate in this bar isn't a fight-crazed wackadoodle.
Oh, I am. I'm just loading up on carbs before joining the fight. Doesn't pay to have a sugar drop in the middle of one of these things, you know.
I thought I did. I'll try again. It's kind of difficult to click on him since, well.
I should probably give this to a professional.
I think this time I didn't get it right, so.
I should probably give this to a professional. I should probably give this to a professional.
Kind of difficult.
I should probably give this to a professional. I should probably give this to a professional.
Oh. Doesn't seem like it's gonna work.
I'm not leaving until I serve Elaine with this summons.
Really?
I should probably give this to a professional. That doesn't need to be illuminated.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Finally.
How about a towel, sir?
Thanks. Ooh, really needed that. Ew, what was that?
Yay, I found another scrap of paper.
What's this piece of paper stuck? It's a recipe for a drink called the Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Looks complicated.
Can I combine these? No. Yeah, that was interesting. Some challenge. Don't quite get what it says.
Yikes!
Get out of the way, you blithering hunk of man meat!
I won't be able to get any closer to the dartboard with those hell kittens in the way.
Hell kittens. Alright.
That doesn't need to be illuminated. Okay, this is really flattering, but let's calm down and talk this out like adults.
I'll be calm when the flay's been filleted like a fish!
So...
Hey, Morgan, I think you're losing your edge.
I'll show you an edge. Whoa!
Seems I need to do something with a dartboard.
Yeah! Arr!
Hey, ladies.
What?
Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bites? You got it! And I'll throw in the bark for free! Whoa!
Okay, they switched again. Wait, which one looks like which person? I have brown hair. Not red or black. So... yeah.
Yeah! Arr!
Yikes!
Can I use the leg on it?
That doesn't need to be illuminated.
The hook?
I don't want to dig my hook into that. I don't know where it's been. Hey, ladies.
What?
So...
Yeah! Arr!
No,
Hey,
they didn't
ladies.
switch this time.
What?
I'm not sure if they even switched the first time. I just had the impression they did.
Can't you two just work it out over a nice grogatini?
V. Guybrush
Guybrush Threepwood is buying me a drink?
Over your dead body, trollop!
Who are you calling trollop, Schooner Mom?
Oh boy.
Yeah!
So, who's the professional around here?
Nope. Well, I should probably give this to a professional.
Wait.
Well, that's a strange place for a sugar sack.
I keep it up there to draw away the ants.
Ooh.
Interesting. Wait. There's a corpse up there.
Hey, ladies.
What?
Whoopsies. Don't mind me.
Yeah!
Provocative painting.
That doesn't need to be illuminated. I don't want to dig my hook into that. I don't know where it's been.
How am I going to get to that sack of sugar? Wait, a narwhal?
Ah,
up
this
there.
must be the screaming narwhal that my ship is named after. Creepy. Now that I've spent some time inside these docile Don Juans of the deep, I feel kind of queasy about seeing their heads mounted on a wall.
How can I get that chandelier down?
I wonder what happened to Murray.
I don't really see it attached to anything. At least nothing I can reach from down here. Can I borrow her knife?
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
Tell me, did it hurt
Did what hurt?
when you fell out of pirate heaven?
No, but this will.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Oh, well.
Yikes!
They're fighting in a different spot now. Perfect. So I'll take that sugar.
Just what I always wanted. An ant-infested sack of sugar.
She went in there, I think.
Occupied.
Sorry.
Or not. Well, I've got sugar.
Yikes.
Ow.
Would you mind steering clear of the dartboard?
Yes, I'd
And now
mind.
that I've found me darts, I need to practice before tomorrow night's tournament.
Can you make one of these Fat Island fuzzy nostrils?
Aye, aye, Captain.
While you're making that, I'll just...
Order up. One Fat Island fuzzy nostril, heavy on the fuzz.
That was absurdly fast.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme.
Dang it. So, does she want a sack of sugar?
No.
No? Really? Fine.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
What you gonna do with all that gold?
All what gold?
All that gold inside your chest.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Yikes!
Even. Those pickup lines are horrible.
Can you make me one of these?
A Scab Island sling, eh? That'll be a snap.
Fine. I'll just be over.
Here you go. One Scab Island sling. Sweeter than a siren's song and deadlier than a kraken's kiss.
That was fast.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme.
Alright, one last time.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
To get smacked.
Hey, beautiful.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Yikes!
So...
Can you make one of these?
A Tri-Island Tuna Colada? Arr, that takes me back. I haven't made one of these since I was a bosun under Captain Bow.
But can you make one? I'm really in the mood.
Aye, but it'll take some doing to scrounge up the ingredients.
Take your time.
So...
I don't think so.
No? Do I take the darts?
The judge mixes a mean drink, but he's a horrible shot. That doesn't need to be illuminated. I'll just put this here for safekeeping.
Done! One Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Now I can get back to me darts.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme.
So...
Hey, ladies.
What?
Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bite? You got it! And I'll throw in the bark for free! Whoa!
Good for nothing words getting in the way of my killing.
Honey, you are formally summoned to appear before the court of Judge Grindstump in the case of the people of Flotsam versus Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. TM.
Now I know who wears the daddy pants in the relationship.
You stay away from my boy's pants, or I'll hang you from my Jolly Roger, you Jezebel! And you, don't think you can totter around with some tart and not get a fistful of what?
She's a catch.
And conveniently not a rotten double-crosser.
I told you I had a job to do.
Sure, just doing your job. Tell me, aside from all the silver, how are the benefits?
Guybrush.
Do you get health care for the repetitive stress injuries caused by all the backstabbing and cutting off people's hands?
I said I was sorry.
Sorry? I can't pick my left nostril without risking a lobotomy.
What if I...
What if nothing? Goodbye, Morgan. I've got a wife to cure and an island to save. Mrs. Threepwood. Honey, why don't you please tell everyone how I've been trying to find a cure for the pox?
Don't you honey me, you two-timing cannon scrubber. I bet all this talk of looking for La Esponja Grande was all plot to spend time canoodling with your little privateering she-slag.
La Esponja Grande, yes, it's right over there, see?
Sure it is.
Please tell the court how this horrible pox is all LeChuck's fault.
LeChuck? That stick in the mud wouldn't know a good pox if it kicked him in the fundament. Heck, there wouldn't even be a pox if you'd gone through with the voodoo lady's recipe properly. But no, you had to wave that root beer bottle around like some sort of conquering hero. Oh, look at me! I be Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate! Next thing I know, you're trying to replace root beer with root grog and bam! Pox all over the place. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Okay. Could you give the court some idea of what a fine, upstanding pirate your husband is?
Well, let's see. When I first met him, he was breaking into my mansion to steal a statue. Later, after shanghaiing a crew to take him to Monkey Island, he totally failed to rescue me from the evil clutches of the ghost pirate LeChuck, so I had to dress up a couple of monkeys in a bridal gown.
This may have been a bad line of questioning.
Then he left me hanging over a pit while he went looking for the treasure of Big Whoop. I didn't hear from him for 3 years after that. Turned me into a bleeding statue. Left the seat up. Oh, and that's not even mentioning all the times I've found myself tied up, manacled, or otherwise incarcerated because of his blithering idiocy!
You're too good for him, love.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
I'll try that one again, but I think it's going
Honey,
to be a repeat.
why don't you please tell everyone how I've been trying to find a cure for the
Oh.
pox?
Be
Don't
trying
you
to
honey
get
me,
her
you
to
two-time
touch the
cannon
sponge.
scrubber. I bet all this talk of looking for La Esponja Grande was all plot to spend time canoodling with your little privateering she-slag.
La Esponja Grande, yes, it's right over there, see?
Sure it is.
I mean, maybe?
I'd like a second to think about my next move, Your Honor.
Make it fast! Your
She
character
seems a
witness
little
is
more
oozing all over my courtroom.
three-dimensional.
Your Honor, Buccaneers of Flotsam, you all believe that I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, have brought this horrible pox to your shores.
Off with his
Run him off the
Feed it to
plank.
the jungle beast!
What if I were to tell you that I could tame this unruly witness, prove my good intentions, and begin the process of curing you all of this hideous voodoo pox, all in one fell swoop?
I don't know.
Feed it to the jungle beast!
Your Honor, I object. Defense is grasping at sponge-shaped straws here.
Denied! But get on with it, Captain. The hangman gets overtime if we keep him up after midnight.
With pleasure, Your Honor. Wenches and pirates, I give you Exhibit S, the wonder of La Esponja Grande.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Now behold, as a simple exfoliating motion of La Esponja Grande washes away the pox, restoring my wife to her usual, mostly pleasant demeanor.
Mostly pleasant.
Arr!
Sugar cakes?
Off with his head!
Get that piece of seaweed off me, you deep-sea doily diver!
Does the defense have any other
Deep-sea
pointless
doily
arguments it would
diver.
like to make?
This is sort of all I got.
Then, by the power vested in me by the put-upon pirates of Flotsam Island, I summarily sentence you to be hanged by your pox-spreading neck until you are... Right there.
What?
Okay,
What is the meaning of this? My name is LeChuck, and I can tell you exactly what Guybrush did.
LeChuck? I thought he was a ghost.
I heard he was a zombie.
Don't listen to him!
You see, Your Honor, the pox is all my fault.
Listen to him!
For decades, I dabbled in the dark forces of voodoo, clamoring for power. I hungered for it. I yearned for it. I pillaged, plundered, and killed for it.
I can attest to all of this.
And it was my accumulated voodoo that infected you all. Dark, evil voodoo that was explosively released when I was once again defeated by the perpetually heroic Guybrush Threepwood.
He's not kidding. I've killed him like 5 times.
So you see, Guybrush Threepwood is not the source of this pox. I am. And I hereby throw myself upon the mercy of this court, or lack thereof.
Off with your head!
But wait, there's more. It turns out I had an unknown silent power urging me down those darkened voodoo corridors. A power far more insidious than I could ever hope to be. I submit to the court this journal, property of... Quiet up there! The voodoo lady!
Wait, what?
Ooh, that creepy lady who lives in the shack?
What the what?
In these pages you will find detailed plans, laid out by the voodoo lady over the course of many years, to manipulate my never-ending rise to power. My hunger for voodoo, my seemingly endless cycle of ironically comical death and disturbing resurrection. My obsession with the darling Elaine. It's all because of her.
Off with her head!
Lead him to the jungle beast!
It can't be true. Can it?
Order! Order! I hereby call for the release of Guybrush Threepwood and the immediate imprisonment of LeChuck and the voodoo lady! To the brig with both of them!
I've had it up to my eye patch with all this land-loving lollygagging. I'm off to plunder me some treasure.
Don't worry about me, my friend. Go cure your wife.
Can I get the ring back? Nope, just gonna leave it there. Alright.
Well, I'm finally free, but now my pox-crazed wife is nowhere to be found. A mad scientist is hunting her for who knows what reason, and the legendary voodoo sponge that was supposed to cure her has turned out to be useless. Under normal circumstances, I'd ask the voodoo lady for help, but she's sitting in the jail cell next to my archenemy, who may or may not be my best friend, after it's been revealed that she's been the secret power behind most of my travails over most of my life as a pirate. Maybe I should have been a beekeeper like my Uncle Sid.
Being a beekeeper sounds like a good alternative.
You sent me on a wild albatross chase for La Esponja Grande and promised me it would cure the pox, but after fending off sexually ambiguous merpeople, a giant manatee, and your crazy ex-boyfriend, what do I get for my trouble? This sorry excuse for a kitchen sponge.
La Esponja.
I noticed you strategically left out the Grande from this worthless piece of junk. Once it cured my piddly leftover pox, it didn't have enough mojo left to cure Elaine.
It's not worthless. It is merely young. It must be brought to maturity in order to reach its voodoo-absorbing potential.
Brought to maturity? How am I supposed to do that? Give it a talk about the sponge birds and sponge bees?
Like all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment. It must be fed 6 special voodoo courses to bring it to adult size.
What sort of meal is that?
A feast for the senses.
What?
The menu, Threepwood. Take it, and serve the sponge a meal unlike any other.
And then?
It will grow.
Hey, neat. There's a map of the Flotsam Jungle on the cover. No more listening to bees and birds and boars for this mighty pirate.
Okay. What? So, first course. Feast for the senses. Voodoo feast in 6 courses, guaranteed to embiggen the smallest beastie. Once completed, in order, your wee beastie will grow to maturity. Substitutions encouraged. Put a napkin that's... And put on a napkin that's a sight. A garish cloth, grotesquely bright.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
That sounds like someone's suit.
LeChuck!
Guybrush!
I would have bet my good hand I'd never say this, but thank you.
For what? I've caused you nothing but despair.
For taking the fall back there, and for exposing the voodoo lady. I don't know what to make of any of it, but now I can focus on saving Elaine and dealing with the pox.
It is the very least I could do. But be careful, Guybrush.
I'm always careful.
This from the guy who proposed to his wife with a cursed engagement ring you stole from my hold?
Is that a dig? Is the evil demon pirate LeChuck developing a sense of humor? This is weird. Really, thanks again.
You don't need to thank me, my friend. I merely spoke the truth. They say that truth is the greatest barnacle scrubber you know.
Where have you been? I thought you were with Elaine.
Well, after leaving Spinner K, Elaine and I set out to finish releasing all those monkeys I'd captured. After we were finished releasing the last of them, Elaine caught wind of your trial, went into a poxed rage, seized a passing clam schooner, and made a beeline for Flotsam Island.
Okay. That's my girl.
Needless to say, I took my own vessel and headed after her. But in the middle of the night, my ship was sunk by a rogue wave. I was washed up on an island of cannibals, from whom I deftly escaped, using many of the self-same skills you taught me back on the Jerkbait Islands.
You know, it's amazing how easily man-eating tribes can be reasoned with.
Knowing I needed to get here more than ever, I lashed together a few bits of cannibal leftovers and warthog sinew to build a makeshift raft. Unfortunately, that was soon eaten by the sharks.
Oh no!
So I swam. I swam as fast as I could for 3 days.
And arrived just in time to save me from the gallows. Nicely done, buddy. Kudos to your swim instructor.
I was fueled by the fire of our budding friendship.
Have you seen Elaine?
No, not since she left me in a poxed rage.
She's been doing a lot of that lately. So you haven't seen Elaine, then?
I'm afraid not. She's quite a handful.
You're telling me. All those thwarted attempts to marry her might have been blessings in disguise, huh? I can't believe the voodoo lady has been pulling your ghostly / demonic strings all these years.
It came as a shock to me as well. But her diary spells it all out. You, me, Elaine, we're all part of the voodoo lady's malevolent plans.
Malevolence is in the eye of the beholder, Guybrush Threepwood. I know this is difficult to understand, but things are not as they seem.
No, things seem remarkably convoluted, which is what I've come to expect from you.
I've always had your best interests at heart.
Sure.
What about my interests? Without your meddling, I could have lived a normal, happy pirate's life.
Ha! The destiny of LeChuck has never been normal.
How about the mountain of ice on the roller coaster of the damned? She was behind that?
Especially that.
Okay.
I risked life, limb, and manatee to get La Esponja Grande, and it's a puny, worthless lump.
What?
Soak up the gargantuan wonder that is La Esponja Grande.
That is La Esponja Grande? But wasn't it supposed to hold infinite amounts of voodoo?
I know. What a crock.
The size of the sponge is meaningless. It is what you do with it that matters.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
you fight like a...
I don't know. You'd think that she'd have a way of defending herself using her powers. So, I don't know.
The sponge is still small.
Most unfortunate.
So, Miss Spooky Pants gave me this menu which will supposedly put more grande in my esponja.
Excellent!
You wanna put some of your newfound deductive reasoning to the test and help me figure out what I need for the menu?
I'd give my beard to be able to help you, but I'm afraid my pirate mind is not fit for such things.
Which explains why after all these years you still allowed me to get within a nautical mile of you with a bottle of voodoo root beer. Got any deep thoughts about this voodoo menu?
I'm afraid I'm useless here, Guybrush.
Sit tight, buddy. Once I save Elaine, you're next.
Don't worry about me.
Alright. So, can I borrow that jacket?
Stan!
Threepwood! No hard feelings over all those various civil and criminal charges?
Water under the bridge.
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shyster / salesman dangling from it. Still trying to make a buck on my recently cleared name?
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Dooro sap. I moved on to the next trial of the century. Flotsam Island versus LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady.
Fair enough.
Yeah, how are sales going now?
Great! People can't get enough of the Voodoo Lady's murky moral ambiguity, mysterious unexplored backstory, and her ample
La 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 la, I'm not listening. La la la.
voodoo charms. And as for LeChuck, well, let's just say the lady pirates love a tale of redemption. The whole bad boy made good angle.
Still trying to make a buck on my recently cleared name?
Nah, I sold all that
Wrong
junk to
ballot
that
option.
Doro sap. I've moved on to the next trial of the century. Flotsam Island
I don't think I can skip that one at all.
versus LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady.
So... there.
Have the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck been put on trial yet?
Have they? It's the trial of the century.
Wait, I thought I was the trial of the century.
Yesterday's news, Threepwood.
So, what kind of case are you building against LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady?
Oh, I'm not prosecuting them. I'm defending them.
What? Why?
Why do I do anything, Threepwood? Money! Pieces of 8! Filthy lucre! That Voodoo Lady babe is loaded! Funny thing, though, she only let me take the case if I defend LeChuck, too.
Funny like a peg leg. What kind of souvenirs could you possibly be making out of the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck?
Oh, ye of little faith! Feast your eyes on the all-new People vs. LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady collection!
What's this?
That's a little decorative pin I've whipped up.
Trial of the Century 2. Electric Voodoo.
We're still working on a type.
What's that one?
That's our Cursed Cutlass of Kaflu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
What's happening?
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
What's happening?
Yeah, the glow is a bit extreme. I can't turn it off again.
What's that?
It's my entrancing Voodoo Lady dashboard good luck charm.
Disturbing.
Kind of, yes. So...
On second thought.
Say no more.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell me your eye-bending jacket.
Give up my jacket? That'd be like Samson getting a buzz cut, or King Arthur losing Excalibur, or Bluebeard dyeing himself blonde.
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would wither away faster than a hothouse orchid in a pizza oven.
So that's a maybe? Sure you don't want to sell me